What's going on, everybody? So the band Judicator have a new album on the horizon here coming up, and they've released a couple singles so far. The High Priestess and Ursa Major, in particular, I really liked the High Priestess. And the video was a real kick as well. But so I was like, these singles are good. Next single, I'm gonna do a reaction to it. So here we are. That's where we find ourselves. We got a new song from the folks over at Judicator. The song is called "The Black Elk," and yeah, I'm not quite sure what to expect. You never really know quite what to expect with these guys. They're full of surprises. So let's just dive on in and give it a listen, shall we? Rangers, go.
Family tree, a curse from father into son forever till it's all undone someday. Dive in the deep to recover what was lost and redeem what was done. While I am not perfect, I have surpassed my dad. Perhaps he
I mean, I'm telling you, these guys, like I said, you never quite know what you're gonna get every time you check out a new song from these folks. That just goes to show, though, their creativity and talent. But sometimes, like with the lyrics, the way he forms the lyrics and the words, and sometimes the order of words and things, it just leaves me perplexed. Sometimes it's just like, what the heck is he talking about? Oh man, good stuff. Good stuff. Definitely, these guys. They don't take themselves too seriously, but they're enormously talented. So it's like you get that blend of kind of, a parody is too strong of a word, but just again, it's just them not taking themselves too seriously, just really putting all of themselves into the band and the music and the lyrics. And so you get some peculiarities in there, mixed in with just enormously talented musicians, music and vocals and stuff. So, it's just odd and very technical. Also, the way that everything is kind of put together. Sometimes you're jumping from thing to thing, but it all flows pretty well. Even though it can be a little bit jarring, it's kind of hard to explain because it does kind of like leave you um, off kilter a little bit, like off balance. But at the same time, like there is a flow to it. Like there is some sort of a method to the madness, if that makes any sense. Some things when they get real progressive or technical, it kind of just leaves you and it's gone. It's just like, okay, I don't even know what's going on here. It's just all over the place. Way too jarring. This, like, it leaves you, like I said, kind of off balance, but like still engaged, like still following, even though you're kind of like, I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's how I feel anyway. The whole beginning of the song was so sick, starting out with the bass and the build up. It almost had a little bit of like a black metal vibe, just a wee bit. But I love the dark, heavy riffs in this song. Oh man, there's some real headbanging moments here when those riffs get real nice and heavy and just kind of that dark melody, that dark tune. And you get some symphonic elements in there too with the strings, and it's just really, really cool. There's some really, really great moments in here that just, like I said, just real fist pumping, fists in the air, just head banging. Awesome. The drum work in the song was absolutely exquisite. Absolutely exquisite. Oh man, I just enjoyed every moment of the drums, the fills, the different, just everything, the different beats, switching between the beats, practically doing some blast beats in there too. It just phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal drum work here. Everything was, but in particular, I just really, really noticed and loved the drums in this song. Just great, great stuff. But everything else was fantastic as well. The bass and the guitar and the solo work and stuff. And again, just those riffs and just the structure of this song, just really cool. Just put together really, really neat. Like it kept you guessing in a sense, but you'd always land back in that nice catchy chorus. So it's like you had a safe space kind of before things start getting nuts again. So yeah, it just really, really neat song, really different, which you can come to expect that from Judicator. So this album, every single has really had its own personality, its own style, its own kind of feel, yet sounding like Judicator. Like there's like a string that connects all of them. There's an essence to them, I guess, even though they all have varying styles and feels to it, but the essence is there. So I'm really curious about this album. I think it's going to be just a wild, wild ride, quite the trip. But yeah, and the vocals were excellent as always in here as well. Yeah, a really cool song, really neat. I enjoyed it quite a bit. It brought a smile to my face in many moments. It gave me real fist pumping moments. It's cool stuff. So let me know in the comments down below what you thought of this song here. What you think of the previous singles leading up to this one? How much are you looking forward to the album coming out? Let's talk about it in the comments down below. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I'll catch you all next time. Ranger, out.